So we're going to continue with the what's in the model box or what's in the model case. Hey, it's been a long day. So this is I think it's an MPC kit actually, but this came with a display for the Space 1999 Eagles, which was out where they went to get the radioactive material. And then they had lights around it and all this, and that was one scale, which I believe was 148 to go with the Eagles, and then this thing was 124 scale. And then recently they finally released this by itself. It's very small, obviously, but I kind of did a hybrid. I mean, it's Space 1999, but it's not. So it just happened that I went ahead and painted it up the colors that they used in the TV show. So, and this is actually, you know, it's very, I mean, it's 124, it's the correct scale, but it's very small. So it's about 3 inches long. But it was a neat little build. So, not very many parts. It does come with a rudimentary engine. But you can't see it once you put it together. I added a toolbox, and I might have added some other things, and the wheels fell off, and that fell off. So, with that said, hey, oh, they're not glued in. That's odd, the wheel fell off, though. So, I don't know, we'll have to fix that. 1 down, 5 to go on that wheels. These are just oddball kits that really don't have anything to go with them, so they're just things that I did. But this one is a kit I recently did, probably with, I think I finished it probably about 3 months ago, 4 months ago maybe. This is Revell's new Mustang, and I bought it right away when it came out, but it took some time before I could build it, and it's really a good kit. Everything went together well. I don't remember any issues except this wing's probably going to fall off. But I had an issue with right here trying to get these two pieces to match for some reason. And of course, you have the whole model build by the time you get to this step, and I really just couldn't fill it properly. It was too late. Everything was painted and done. But other than that, and I'm sure that was my fault, I just couldn't figure out why that happened. And it only happened on this one side, so the other side is fine. But other than that, the kit is great. I may not have used the wheels that came with the kit. I'm not 100% sure. What I did was, and I've got several books on Mustangs, so I've got plenty of pictures to look at without even looking on the internet. You know, and I do that sometimes to see. Books are usually more accurate than the internet. So, and even though accuracy, I mean, this isn't factory stock or anything like that, because if you look at these Mustangs, there were so many options. I mean, the stripes were optional, and different things were optional. Then you could get it with a wing or without a wing, or with a rear window louvers or without it. There's so many, several different engines were available, and you could mix and match all that. You could get the bumper part here painted or chrome, you know, with or without the air dam. You know, there were just so many choices. So even though you could order a package and it would come a certain way, there were, you know, just by checking different boxes and picking what you wanted, when your car rolled off the assembly line, that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to look like everybody else's. So, and this was a Boss 351, which technically the engine looks exactly like a 351 Cleveland. So it really doesn't matter. And the other one, the James Bond one, has a 429, which is a similar engine but different. And I haven't bought that kit yet, but I've been told that the engine is entirely different. As far as molding, they didn't try to fudge one engine into two, you know. It's not a Salvino's kit. So, you know, where everything gets a Chevy, even if it's a Ford or a Toyota. So, you know, they did a really good job on it. And I really enjoyed putting it together. And I thought they really captured the car, and I'd like to build it a few more ways. So I'll probably get the James Bond one next, just to build the 429 version, put it with a big block in it. So it doesn't have everything that this kit came with, because like I say, it's a mixture, so it's not going to match the box or anything like that, or be any specific car. It's a dealer ordered car, so whoever bought this car on the assembly line got it the way they wanted it. But it's a good kit. If you have one, you're going to enjoy building it, and I do recommend that you have fun with it. So, and I think you will. So let's move on. This is I want to say this is a Revell kit, and this is a Halo kit. This is the vehicle that they use in the video game. I forget what it's called. It comes molded in green. It's a hybrid, really. It's half model, half toy. I mean, it does have some moving parts like the wheels, and it had this large gun thing on it, and I think it had a battery in it, and it had a colored lens on it, or it would make noise. I don't even know, because I never used it. So, but what I did was I wanted to make it into like a rescue vehicle, not necessarily for the video game, but just in general. I would say this is about at least 120 scale, or 118, something like that, probably 120. And I just used random decals that I already had, and I painted it red, I'm sorry. And this part here, I think, comes with it. I added, of course, this and the life raft and the gas thing. I added the lights, and I may have done some other minor things to it. But it's actually a pretty cool vehicle, and you could do different things with it. It does have a windscreen, but I lost it, but you can't really tell. I mean, it kind of looks like it doesn't have one or need one anyway. So, the wheels roll. The wheels are already pre-weathered, so that's why they look like they look. And I didn't bother painting them or anything like that. They're like I'm not sure what material they're made out of, but they're like a soft plastic, or I don't know what kind of composite material it is, but it's not exactly vinyl or rubber. It's just, I don't know. So here's the bottom, which I detailed out just with paint. But I planned on buying another one and actually painting it yellow, similar to this, so there would be, a yellow and a red one, emergency vehicles. But now they're so expensive that I haven't been able to find one at a really good price. And these were cheap when they first came out. So, but this is a cool kit. I had fun building it, just using my imagination and coming up with a cool project. And I looked at different pictures of emergency vehicles online, but really wasn't much help, because there's really nothing like this. So I had to really just come up with something myself. This one here is the MPC Chrysler Boat. So this is 1/18 scale. It comes with the trailer. It has a metal axle, so it does roll. So if you had a die-cast car or a die-cast truck or something, and you want to hook a boat up to it, this is all the kit you need. It comes with the trailer and the boat. So I had fun building this. I hadn't really built anything like this before. And these boats came in a lot of different cool colors. I mean, it's a 60s boat, I think. So there were a lot of different, I looked at and saw some brochures online. So there were just about any color you wanted to paint it, red, yellow, blue, whatever, would be all right. These sheets rotate, but they did that, and they rotated in the original boat, actually, in the real boat. So I want to say the steering wheel probably turns too, but I don't know why it would. Comes with, I think they had wood grain, so I painted it brown in there. But it's really a cool model. I mean, it wasn't that hard to put together. I don't remember any issues. Mounting the instructions are a little vague on how to mount the engine on the back, and I think I made a piece. I don't know if it was this piece or something. I think I made something to make it, to really give it a firm attachment to the back of the boat, because the way the directions showed it and the way it was looking, it just didn't seem like it would attach to the boat very good. You would just touch it and it would fall right off. So I made something so that I could get quite a bit of glue on there, so that when, so far it hasn't ever fallen off. So, because there's not a lot of area for bite that I remember. So this is a flag, it's plastic, running light. Decals come with it. I think there's gold and maybe another color. But yeah, it was a fun build. It's simple, but I mean, it's a Chrysler, so that's pretty cool. And I put some felt or something on the parts that hold the boat, so it wouldn't scratch the bottom up. So, and that's about it for this update. So I've still got a few more models to add. I mean, I've got some 112 and 116 figures, but I have a bunch of those, so that's gonna be a longer video. And I have some science fiction kits, but they're huge. 2 of them are 3 feet long, so I'll have to figure out what I'm gonna do with that so that you can see them and see the details. But that's it. I hope you enjoy seeing something different. And because I build almost any kind of model I want, depending if something interests me or not. I don't build just cars. But I thought you would enjoy this and have fun. So there you go. So we'll catch you at the next video. Later.